Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. So let's get right into today's video, which is about my two riskiest noob investments. As always, this is not financial advice. I am, after all, a crypto noob. So let's get started with a brief review. I do have timestamps below, so please feel free to skip ahead, but I'll keep this intro brief. First, I am not affiliated with any crypto project other than the fact that I am investing in these projects with my own funds. I am not sponsored or paid in any way by any of the projects I talk about in this channel. Second, these are just my noob opinions, and I can be totally wrong in my analysis or my interpretation of these projects, so please feel free to comment on this topic if anyone is interested. Okay, let's talk about my first riskiest investment, and that is OlympusDao. Initially, I bought the Ohm token for about $570 per token. At the lowest point in January of 2022, my Ohm holdings dropped by about 88%. But I want to emphasize that this price drop is not the reason Olympus is on my riskiest list, but instead because of these factors. First, it is a relatively new project, the token launch occurring in March of 2021. Also, OlympusDao is a unique new concept, a decentralized crypto-backed reserve currency, and many in the crypto space consider Olympus and other related projects to be experimental and untested, especially in negative market conditions such as a prolonged or severe bear market, or in the case of a bank run, where investors basically remove all their funds from the protocol. Okay, so why haven't I cut my losses and simply left the project? Well, first, I think that the greatest risk of OlympusDAO is also its greatest strength, meaning the overall aim to be a decentralized crypto-backed reserve currency is unique in crypto, and if successful, I think they can become a very useful protocol for the DeFi space. For example, I reviewed their 12-month plan and I took away some key goals of the project. Basically, their aim is to have OWN be 1. Inflation resistant, meaning to maintain its value over time. 2. To be reliable, meaning to survive for the long term. And 3. To be as liquid as possible, meaning interchangeable with other crypto assets, even across different platforms. I think these are very useful and very powerful broad goals they are trying to achieve. Anyway, I hope I got the overall ideas of Olympus correct, but please comment if I missed something or I'm totally off. The details of this project is very complicated for sure. Okay, but now let's move on to my second most riskiest investment, and that is Project Quantum. Initially, I bought Qubit, the token of the project, at an average cost of 0.00032 per token. That's a lot of zeros. And in January of 2022, my holdings dropped by about 55%. Now again, this price drop isn't the reason Qubit is on my riskiest investment list, but for the following reasons. First, Project Quantum is a relatively new project also. I believe launching sometime in mid 2021, though I couldn't find the exact date. Also, this crypto gaming project is still in development and is a long way from release. For me, this was the main reason I think it's a high risk project. We are still very early on and a lot can happen before the game is finally out. So why haven't I sold my tokens and got on this one? Well, first, I like the fact that the founder is focused on creating an enjoyable game first, with crypto elements woven in, rather than focusing on the crypto part. Fundamentally, I think a game needs to attract gamers from outside of crypto in order to be massively successful. The second reason I like the project is because of the tokenomics. Basically, Qubit is a reflection token, meaning that a portion of all transactions is charged a fee, and this fee goes back to token holders. And in Project Quantum, this fee is 10%. So all buy, sell, and transfer transactions of the Qubit token gets this 10%, I guess you call it tax. And this tax is distributed as follows. 3.5% of this goes to game development, 3.5% goes to the game wallet to be used in-game, like for in-game rewards, and 3% is used for reflections, which is distributed back to all token holders. You don't even need to stake the token anywhere. You simply hold this token in your crypto wallet and you'll automatically distribute these earnings. So basically, you'll receive a small amount of qubit every time the token is moved around. Right now, the project is very small. I think 24-hour trading volume is like only in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. But as the project grows and more transactions take place, more revenue from this tax will be generated, which would then be used to both support the game and given back to token holders. It's one of the easiest ways to earn passive income in crypto. Well, that's it for now. I hope this was a pretty short one and pretty easy to go through. I hope this information was useful or at least interesting for you. Thanks so much for watching this far, and If you did find some value here, maybe consider subscribing. And if you enjoyed this type of content, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. Thanks so much, take care, and I'll see you all in the next video.